Hello everyone, I am Deborah and welcome back to my channel and to another segment of Get Well with Me Healthy Hair. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So today's video is going to be a little bit different because I am not going to be doing any hair today. I'm not doing a pre-poo, not doing a shampoo, not doing a deep condition, not reviewing any products. I am bringing you a conversation about what I wish I knew before going natural. Thank you guys so much for joining me because I'm sure you are here because the title did it all. I'm sure there are a lot of things that you also wish you knew before going natural. And then maybe some of the points that I am going to bring you today will hit home with you as well. As a matter of fact, there are six. So let's go ahead and get right into what I wish I knew before I went natural. The first one, you guys, is I really did not know what it meant to go or return to natural. And as crazy as that may sound, guys, I really did not know all that me and this hair would have to go through to actually return to my natural roots. And part of the problem was the fact that I cannot recall before having gone natural ever having been natural. My hair had always been processed for all that I can remember. So going natural was just foreign to me. Had no idea. And in all actuality, what happened to me, this is my story, just give you a quick glimpse into my history with this natural hair. What happened to me is I was relaxed and I was getting married. So just like new brides do, you start going through all the different magazines for venues and dresses and hair. So that's exactly what I was doing. And I found some, hair updos. I wanted an updo. Found some updos that I thought would be really, really cute. And every time I would bring them to my beautician, she kept telling me, no, this is not going to work. That's not going to work. This is not going to work. That's not going to work. And what do you mean it's not going to work? And just to find out that my hair was too fine, okay, to make those particular updos look like anything. So she just kept telling me that this, that, and the other was not going to work. Well, we finally decided on something, but still, I was not really pleased about all of that. Why is my hair not in optimum condition? And so after the wedding, that's when I decided, let me just take a break from relaxers. And that's exactly what I thought I was doing. I thought I was taking a break from relaxers, guys, not knowing anything about this world called going natural, the journey and everything involved in it. So my first point being, I don't know. I had no idea, but I was soon to learn. And of course, I'm sure you guys know exactly what that means, the transition. OMG. Why didn't somebody tell me? Oh my gosh. You got the natural hair growing from the roots. It has its own texture. You've got the relaxed hair that's straight and stringy. It has its own texture. Each texture, one is something completely different. The natural hair is packed to the scalp. The relaxed hair is stringy and looking a hot mess. And you can't style this stuff, guys. Oh my God. The memories, okay? It's been about 7 years, but I will never forget having to go through that and again not knowing what I was getting ready to embark on. And when I say it was a hot mess, it was a hot mess. So number one, actually really truly knowing what it means to go natural and what you are about to get yourself into. Number two, the big chop was a big deal. Guys, the BC, the big chop, was a huge ordeal for me. But just as I mentioned, that transitioning here, I hung on for as long as I possibly could. And my wash days and my style days were not anything that I wanted to embrace. So I made the decision I needed to cut this hair. So one day I stood in the mirror, I took out the scissors and I began to chop. Got to the end, true confession, guys. I cried like a baby. I cried like a baby. Oh my God. I remember my face so well. After I got through, I looked at myself. I looked at all this hair in the trash can and I cried. People say hair is not everything, it's not a big deal, but it was for me one of those things that I had always had shoulder length, silky, bouncy hair, and I loved my hair. I'm not even going to lie about it. I loved my hair. And I stood in the mirror that day and I did not recognize me by my hair because I had never seen my natural hair before. This was foreign to me. So it was hard for me to embrace something that I had never seen before. And again, I cried like a baby, and that's where it was for me. So again, that big chop, you've got to be ready for it. I was not. So it was a big ordeal for me for the wrong reasons. Point number 3, all natural hair is not created equal. So, when I came to the realization that this break from relaxers was really actually a natural hair journey, guys, I was all in. I was committed. I started watching a ton of YouTube videos so that I would truly understand what this journey that I was on was all about. So I started watching a lot of videos, both with girls that had hair that did not look like mine, but also with girls that had hair that looked like mine. Hair was beautiful. They were buying these products, they were using these products and getting great results. So guess what I did? I went out there for the girls that had hair that looked like mine, started buying these same products, did not get the same results. And guess what? That is because their hair was not like mine. All natural hair is not created equal. And it was a very, very, very expensive and time consuming lesson to learn. Point number 4. What is porosity? Guys, again, I watched video after video, some having to do with hair typing, some having to do with porosity, but I really don't believe that I embraced porosity and gave it as much weight as I really needed to. And I spent a lot of time and continue to spend a lot of time on this hair. Again, I am committed to this hair, and with natural hair, you have to be, and I was. But at the end of the day, if you are doing the wrong thing for the right reason, at the end of it all, you are still doing the wrong thing. Spending all this time, energy, and effort on this hair, using the wrong products, using the wrong techniques, got bad results. So again, doing the wrong thing for the right reason, ended up doing the wrong thing and ended up with bad results. So can't say enough about porosity, porosity, porosity. Know what your hair's porosity is so that you buy the correct products and you use the correct tools and tips to suit your porosity. Point number 5, go to a natural hair specialist. So I had made the decision very early on not to go to a beautician for this hair because that was something that I had been doing for years, you guys, for years. Having someone else take care of this hair and me not knowing anything about it. So this time around, I wanted to take care of my hair. I wanted to understand my hair. I wanted to get my fingers into the roots and feel it, touch it, and, understand this hair and what it actually needed. I didn't want someone else to tell me what my hair needed and for me to depend on someone else to do it for me. But having said that, because natural hair is what it is, and because this journey was so new, and because of the uniqueness, and because of the fragility of natural hair, I think it really would have been beneficial for me to at least to have consulted with a natural hair specialist, for them to, take a look at my hair, and tell me the porosity, to tell me the hair type, and tell me exactly what it was that my hair actually did need, and what would be best for my hair. And I think, coming out of the gates, that probably would have been best for me. But again, because this was new to me, and because I thought this time around, yeah, I want to do it myself. That's why I stayed clear of a beautician. But if I had to do it again, I would definitely suggest at least consulting with a natural hair specialist. And lastly, journaling. So I felt that I was doing everything right that I was supposed to be doing for this natural hair that I named Sophia. But then all of a sudden, Sophia started to dry out and started to break. And talk about frustrating, guys. What the heck happened? Had no idea, but I do believe it was a styling product that I used, and I didn't realize the negative impact that it was having on my hair. So what I did was, when I saw what was going on with this hair, I stripped everything back, and I decided this time around what I'm going to do is I am going to journal everything I do, from the shampoos, from the techniques, pre-pooing and co-washing, and the conditioners that I'm using, and the styling products that I'm using, and the oils that I'm using. Just journal everything, so that if my hair is not responding favorably, I can quickly zone in on it and just take away whatever that thing is that is not doing its best for my hair. And obviously keep those things in that my hair is definitely benefiting well from. Because you guys, this year, after being on this journey for such a long time and not really progressing the way that I want to, I am just hopeful and positive that I am going to have a breakthrough as far as this hair is concerned. And so far, I really feel like I am on the path and making my strides towards exactly that. So, you guys, those are the 6 things that I came up with that I wish I knew before I went natural. So if you guys can relate to any of those things, please do leave your comments below and let us all know. And of course, if there are some other things that I did not mention here, let us know what those things are by, again, leaving your comments below. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. And if you enjoyed this video, just as I enjoy bringing it to you, please do give this video a thumbs up. Please do share, and please do press that subscribe button below. Would love to have you along for my journey in life. Now, guys, remember to remain safe, healthy, and encouraged. And until we meet again, keep growing, keep thriving, and keep pushing those boundaries. And I will see you all real soon on my next I've Got Something to Say Too. Thank you all so much for joining me.